Hello. Igor, hello. Mary,
Hello, Oksana.
how are you? How was your day today?
Fine, as usual.
As usual.
Yes.
Great. Hello, Michael, how are you? How was your day today? What have you been doing? What has been done by you today? Do you hear us?
Hello,
Hello,
Oh.
Mary, how are you?
I'm fine.
So nice to hear you again. Fine.
Yes, too.
Great. How about the weather?
Warm, the weather. Snow begin molten, and we have лужу не помню.
Lots of mud in the streets.
Many water.
Much water.
Yes.
Yes, I don't remember the translation of лужи. We have to find out it. Well, but we'll do it, I hope. And today we are going to talk about grammatical material. I know that grammar is not as interesting as the speaking topics, but still we have to know how to use the grammatical constructions and how to differentiate them and know their meanings. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, I see that we've got one more student. Alexander, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Oh, I see that you've got a new mic. Am I right?
No, I haven't. I don't have time.
You haven't time to fix
My
it yet.
headphones.
Now everything is okay. Hello, Michael. How are you?
I'm fine. Hello.
Fine. Great.
Nice to be here.
Nice to see you again. Today we are going to talk about passive voice, about grammatical phenomena such as passive voice. Well, Mary, can you give me the example of passive voice?
The build was built in 1997.
Good, well done. The building. The
building
was built. And what tense form did you use?
It is past
Simple?
Past simple, yes.
Passive. Yeah, right. Absolutely fine. Good of you. Before talking about passive voice, I have to underline it that using passive, we have to know how to construct the active voice and how to formulate all the constructions, all the sentences in active voice. If we know it perfectly well, it is much easier for us to construct the passive voice. Do you agree with me, Igor? Yes.
I agree. Yes, I agree.
Can you give me the example of passive voice in present simple?
I have no idea.
For example, I read a book. This is present simple active. Am I right?
The book is written by me.
Is read.
Read
The book
is read by me.
by
Yes.
me. Absolutely. Good of you. Well, and I see that we've got one more student. Oleg, hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Today we are talking about passive. Do you like to learn grammar?
Sure.
Sure you do.
I'm not really good at it, so I'd love
I'm
to.
sure that you are. If you are not, you are going to be an expert on it soon. Well, Michael, I'd like you to make up a sentence in passive voice in present. Perfect?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Я прочел эту книгу.
I have been read this book.
I have read.
I have read
This book.
It's a
And
present.
passive.
This book was
Has. This book has.
been read, has been reading,
No, has been read.
read by me.
Absolutely. Good of you. Thank you. Well done. Oleg, can you give me an example of passive voice in past perfect?
Can you repeat passive voice?
In past perfect. Я прочел эту книгу до того, как моя подруга вернулась с работы. It's active. Can you translate it?
I read this book before. What was the end? I don't
My
remember.
friend came back from work.
Yeah, before my friend came back from work. Okay.
Yes, what tense form is it?
It's past.
Yeah,
Simple.
right. That's simple. Let's change it into past perfect, okay?
Okay. I've read.
This is
Past.
present perfect. Let's do it past perfect. I
had read this book
before
when my friend came.
from work. Yes, good of you, good of you. I see that we still do not differentiate between tenses good enough, but I don't think that it's a huge problem. We are going to learn it, at least try to do it today. I see that we've got one more. Student Alexandra, hello, how are you?
Hello, thank you, I'm great.
Great, how was your day today?
It was productive day. I had a little rest, read a little book, so it was interesting.
Good of you. So I read a lot of books, and can you tell it in a passive voice? The books?
I was read.
No.
Book.
We have to change I and books. We have to put books
Books
instead of
was
I.
read by me.
Yes, you're right. Let's try to do it. The books.
The books was reading.
But it is plural, not singular. It is plural, not what, but where.
The books were, yeah, the books were read by me.
Yes, you're right. Good of you. Michael, I've got some video to revise our grammar material. Maybe you'll help me how to do it. It is in YouTube. Let's try to open the link. Will you help me?
Okay, we need to push on this button on the left side. It's like YouTube application, yes?
Yes, you're right.
And after that, you can copy link from another screen and search. And 1 second, I just see. We need to push 1 second. It's like search.
Search, okay.
Добавить видео в плейлист там есть.
Add to videos to playlist.
Да, а потом именно скопировать туда ссылку.
Yes, I have copied it.
Ready? We can begin.
Sorry?
Так, вот я не знаю, все начали его слышать?
Начали.
Начали, да.
Окей, давайте все-таки, я так понял, что там много людей пишет, что они так и не увидели. Значит, с левой стороны есть вот эти вот кнопочки разные. Там есть такая кнопка красная и треугольник, написано YouTube, когда наводишь. Все увидели ее?
Да.
Или не все? Вот когда нажимаешь, там уже есть видео включенное. Не знаю, Александра видит сейчас, нет?
Да, нашла.
Окошечко принять.
Так, а Игорь увидел? Что-то Игорь, вас вообще не слышим, микрофон, наверное.
Igor, do you hear us? I hope you can see the link.
Да, у меня был отключен микрофон, сейчас я нашел все.
Everything's fine.
Нашли, да, YouTube вот это вот. И у вас там включенное сейчас видео есть. И когда Оксана его включает, у всех выключается микрофон, и все синхронно слушаем одновременно. Так, Okay, I'm sorry,
Yes.
I disrupt. We have one more student. Maybe it's better to.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Hello. Your name is. Hello. How are you? Do you hear us?
Okay.
No answer. Well, let's continue. Some more theory. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's interrupt for a moment. Here we've got the main tense forms, active and passive voices. Now I'd like you to make up your examples in active and a passive voice. Very simple sentences. Take a look on the table and form the sentences of your own. In present simple, Oleg, you're welcome. Present simple. For example, I do it, it is done. And your sentence?
I read a book,
Mhm.
and a book is finished. I don't know.
Is read. We have to use the same verb as in active. In both sentences, the verb is the same. So if you use
Okay.
read, so read, okay?
Okay.
Then
Okay.
past simple. I
I
read the book.
I read a book.
Mhm. The book.
Book was read.
Good of you. Future simple.
I will read a book.
Mhm.
A book will be read.
Good of you. Present continuous.
I'm reading a book.
Mhm.
A book is being read.
Yes. Past continuous.
I was reading a book. A book was being read.
Mhm. Future continuous.
I will be reading a book. A book will be being read.
Yes. And present perfect.
I have read a book. It has been read.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, Michael, you're welcome.
Okay, maybe somebody else.
Okay. Igor, you're welcome. Do you hear us?
Yes, I hear you, but I don't have any idea
Very simple
what to speak
sentence.
about.
You have to make up a sentence of your own following the example. For example, I write a composition. This is present simple. Am I right?
Okay, I write a composition.
Mm-hmm.
The composition is
Written.
written.
You may say by me or do not say it. If it is important that you write this composition, you can use by. If it is not so important, you cannot. You may not use it. So,
Okay.
in past simple,
Okay.
I wrote the
I
composition.
wrote the composition. The composition was
Written
by
by
me.
me. Well done. The next, future simple.
I will write the composition. The composition will be written by me.
Well done. Present continuous.
I am
Writing a composition.
writing a composition. The composition is been
Written.
by me.
Well done. Past continuous.
I was writing the composition.
Yes.
The composition was been written by me.
Well done. Future continuous.
I will be writing the composition. The composition will be written by me.
Well done. Present perfect.
I have written. I have written the composition. A composition. The composition has been written by me.
Well done. Thank you. Alexander, you're welcome. Present simple.
I eat honey.
Good example. Do you like honey?
Yes, I do.
Yes. In passive.
Honey is eaten.
Well done. Past simple.
I ate honey. Honey was eaten.
Well done. Future simple.
I will eat honey.
Yes.
Honey will be eaten.
Well done. Present continuous.
I am eating honey. Honey is being eaten.
Well done. Past continuous.
I was eating honey. Honey was being eaten.
Excellent. Future continuous.
I will be eating honey. Honey will be being eaten.
Yes. Present perfect.
I have eaten. I have eaten honey. Honey has been eaten.
Yes. Thank you. Good of you. Mary, you're welcome. Your example.
Okay. Letter is delivered.
Good. Simple.
Letter was delivered.
Well done. Future simple.
Letter will be delivered.
Fine. Present continuous.
Letter is being delivered.
Good. Past continuous.
Letter was. Letter
was
being delivered.
Okay. Future continuous.
Future continuous, but it not possible.
It is not used. Well, there are some words that are not used in continuous form. You're right. And present perfect?
Letter have been delivered, or has been delivered.
Good of you. Thank you. Well done. And one more student, Alexandra. You're welcome. Your example?
Peter Jackson films The Hobbit. The Hobbit was filmed by Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson filmed The Hobbit. The Hobbit was filmed by Peter Jackson.
Good.
I will. Oh, sorry. Peter Jackson will film The Hobbit. The Hobbit will be filmed by Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson is filming The Hobbit. The Hobbit is being filming by Peter Jackson. Being filmed by Peter Jackson. The Peter Jackson was filming The Hobbit. The Hobbit was
only without article. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Proper name.
Peter Hobbit was being filmed. Peter Jackson will be filming Hobbit. Hobbit will be being filmed. Peter Jackson has filmed Hobbit. And Hobbit has been filmed.
Yes, well done. Good of you. Good of you. Thank you so much. Let's go on with our theory a little more. So I'd like to point your attention that in present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous, there is no passive voice. We have to remember about it. Yes, and today we are going to stop on the tense forms and train some more times doing exercises. Now I'm going to share the handout with you, and please press the link and open the file. You're welcome. Here are some exercises for you to train. Let's do them. Well, the passive. Have you opened the file? Is it possible for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Good of you, Oleg, Mary?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. The first exercise.
Yes.
Recognizing active and passive sentences. Read the following sentences. Underline the verb or verbs in each sentence and then indicate whether the verb is active or passive and also which verb tense is being used. For example, this hotel was built in 1950. People speak Spanish in Mexico. In the first sentence we've got passive past tense. In the second sentence, active present tense. Is it clear?
Yes.
Let's do the exercise. Well, Oleg, the first sentence, you're welcome.
It's past tense, passive.
You're
All
right.
the food at the party was eaten.
Good of you. Thank you. The next, Michael, you're welcome.
Maybe somebody else, because I don't follow.
Igor, you're welcome.
Active past tense.
I fed
the cat last night.
Thank you, good of you. Next sentence.
I fed.
Yes, Alexander.
The mail is delivered every day. Passive voice, past simple.
Is delivered. Is delivered.
Is.
Not was delivered, but is delivered.
Oh, sorry, present simple.
Good of you. Thank you. Fine. Mary, you're welcome.
The mailman delivers our mails in the morning. It is active and it is present tense.
Well done. And can you change into the passive the sentence?
The mail is delivered in the morning by mailman.
Yes, well done. Thank you. Oleg, you're welcome. The next sentence.
The meeting will be held in the conference room. I think it's active. Oh, I think it's passive, and it's future tense.
Yes, absolutely. The next, Igor. 6.
The mechanic has already fixed my car.
What tense form is it?
The active past perfect.
Are you sure? Has, not had, but has.
Yeah, present
Absolutely.
perfect.
I agree with you completely. Can you change the sentence into passive? We have to change the mechanic and my car. Yes.
Yes, my car has already
But do not forget
has already been fixed by the
mechanic.
Has
Well done.
already been fixed
By the
by
mechanic.
the mechanic.
Good of you. Alexander, the next one.
7.
Yes.
John's car is being fixed right now.
Yes. What tense form is it?
Present continuous active.
Is being fixed.
Oh, sorry, passive.
Good of you. Thank you. Next one, Mary.
20 people were invited to the party. It is a passive and it is a past tense.
You're right. Good of you. So, Alexandra?
They will make a decision at the meeting. It is active, future, simple.
Yes. Can you change it into passive?
So they will make decision will be made at the meeting.
Absolutely. I agree with you completely. The last sentence, number 10. Oleg, you're welcome.
The wind blew down the trees. It's active and it's past.
Can you change it?
The trees were blew down by the wind.
Yes, good of you. And the next exercise, passive voice with different tenses with modal verbs. Change the following sentences to passive voice. Simple present. People speak English in Australia. Let's change it. Well, Igor, you're welcome. Number 1. Have you found the exercise?
Yes.
Okay.
I found, but
Okay.
people
Let's read
speak
it.
English in Australia.
We have to start the sentence with English. English. Then the verb to be is spoken in.
Okay. English is spoken in Australia.
Yes, thank you. Well
by
done.
people.
We may not use by the people because we know it and it is not so necessary, but we can do it if it is important. Right? Alexander, the next sentence. Present continuous.
Me?
Yes, you're welcome.
They are writing the report now. The report is writing now.
Is, yes, but is, we have to remember one more word.
Is being written now.
Absolutely. Good of you, thank you. Next. Mary?
The dog beat the mailman. The mailman was beat by the dog.
Past participle of bit. Do you remember?
Beat.
Beaten.
Beaten.
Yes.
Oh, yes, beaten by the dog.
Well done. Thank you. Alexandra?
He was still fixing the car when I arrived at the garage.
Yes.
The car was being fixed.
Was still being fixed.
Was still being fixed.
When I arrived.
When I arrived at the garage.
Good of you. Thank you. Next one, Oleg, you're welcome.
Someone will give us tour of the museum. We will be given a tour of the museum, I guess.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well done. Igor, 6.
Second.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to tear down the old buildings.
Yes. The old building
The old building
is going
is going
to be torn down.
Torn down.
Mm-hmm. Good of you. Do you understand the meaning of this sentence?
Not completely.
They are going to damage the old building. Do you understand? Okay. Next one, Alexander, you're welcome.
They have already given him the bad news.
Mm-hmm.
The bad news have already
He has already been given the bad news.
Okay.
Okay.
They,
Next
yeah?
one.
They.
Yes, he. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they. They have already been given. No, he.
Okay.
He has already been given bad news. Well done. 8. Mary, you're welcome.
They had built the house before the war started. The houses had been built
Before
the war started by they.
Them.
Yes.
Good of you.
Okay.
Thank you. Alexandra?
They can finish the project on time. The project can be finished on time.
Yes. Good of you. 10. Oleg, you're welcome.
You have to send the parcel today. The parcel have to be sent today.
Has to be sent today.
Yeah.
Good. Next, Igor.
1 second. You should sweep the floor every day. The floor should be swept every day.
Well done. 12. Alexander.
You must wear your seatbelt at all times. Your seatbelt must be worn at all times.
At all times. Good of you. Mary, you're welcome. 13. Mary, do you hear us?
Yes, I'm here.
Good of
1
you.
second.
Yes.
10. Yes. Oh no.
13.
They might complete the new bridge by next year. The new bridge might be completed by next year
By them.
Yes.
It is not really necessary to use by them, but you can use it if it is important. Yes. The next, Alexandra.
They may contact you this week. They may contact you this week.
You
may be contacted this week.
This week. Good of you. Thank you. Next page. Page 3. Using the passive voice. Complete the following sentences with the correct tense of the verb provided or suitable modal verb. Oleg, you're welcome. The first sentence.
My car is at the service station. It has been repairing right now. It is repairing It is
been. It
repaired
is
by.
being repaired.
It is being repaired.
No, right now. What tense form is it? It is being repaired.
It's a present
Yes.
continuous, maybe.
In present continuous passive.
Yeah.
Good of you. Thank you. Igor, you're welcome. The next one.
Okay. Dinner was served at 7 o'clock last night.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well done. Alexander?
Your check your check has already been deposited
in the bank. Good of you. Thank you, Mary. You're welcome.
The newspaper is delivered before 6 a.m. every day.
Is delivered. Good. Next, Alexandra.
The book was published in 1950.
Thank you. Well done. Oleg?
The patient will be examined by a surgeon tomorrow.
Good of you. Igor? 7.
The question will be discussed at our next meeting.
Well done. Alexander?
20 new workers was hired last month.
This is plural. Workers. Not one workers. Were hired. Good of you. Yes, Mary, you're welcome.
There are not enough hospitals in our area. A new hospital will be built soon.
Will be built soon.
Yes.
Yes. And can we use a model here?
Got built or no?
Who can help? Who knows?
Maybe built.
Maybe built. Yes,
maybe built. Yes. Okay.
Good of you. Thank you. Next, Alexandra.
When you go through customs at the airport, your bags use a model must be searched.
Yes, well done. Oleg? Hundreds?
Hundreds of people were being injured in the train accident last week.
Yes, were injured. Simply, were injured. This is past simple passive. Good. Igor?
Okay. Your library books will be returned in 3 weeks.
Or need to be returned. You can use it also.
Your library books must be.
Yes. Good of you. Good of you. Next exercise, next page. Passive is present tense and present progressive. Change the following sentences from active to passive. For example, people speak many different languages in Canada. Many different languages are spoken in Canada. She is serving dinner now. Dinner is being served now. So, do you understand how to do it? Do you understand the example? Alexandra, the first sentence is yours. Someone
cleans the office every day.
This is present simple active. Let's change it to present simple passive.
The office is cleaned every day.
Yes, it's clear. The office is cleaned every day. Well done. Next, Mary, you're welcome. Second.
This restaurant bill includes service. The service, it's passive. Yes.
This restaurant bill includes
active.
You have to change into passive.
The service is included in a restaurant bill.
With the bill.
With the bill.
Well done. Alexandra?
Mark drives his wife to work every day.
Yes.
He, not just wife, is driven to work every no?
Mark's wife is driven to work every day.
Is driven, yeah, to work every day.
Driven. Yes. Using the passive, it is very important to remember the table with the verbs, the past tense and past participle of the irregular verbs. It is very important. Try to learn them and not mix them. It is very important. The next one, Alexandra.
Oh, me?
You're welcome.
Oh, someone feeds the dog every day. The dog is
Yes, number
fat.
Four.
Oh, 4, sorry. We need honest politicians in our government.
Honest. H is not pronounced. Honest.
Honest. Yeah. Our government. Wait.
Start the sentence with honest politicians.
Honest politicians
are needed in government. Are needed in government.
Government needed.
No.
Maybe. Yeah.
Government needs. It is active. It is not passive. Yes.
Oh.
Good. Next one. Alexander, you're welcome. Number 5.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone feeds the dog every day. The dog is fed every day.
Well done, Mary. You're welcome.
We wash the floors often. The floors
often.
Yes. The floors were washed.
Floors are washed often.
Are washed often.
Igor, you're welcome. Number 7.
People grow oranges in California. Oranges is grown by
Plural
people.
form, not singular, plural.
Oranges
yes.
Are grown in California.
Well done. Thank you. Oleg, you're welcome. Number 8.
They're painting my house now. My house is being painted now.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well done. Alexandra?
I'm sending the email right now. The email...
I'm sorry.
Okay, not me.
Okay, this number 9. The telephone?
Oh, sorry. Someone is using the telephone now. The telephone is being used now by someone.
Mary, you're welcome. Number 10.
I am sending the email right now. The email is being sent right now.
Well done. Good of you. Active versus passive past tense. Form an active and passive sentences using the group of words provided below. For example, Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. So we have got the example. Let's follow it. Number 1, sentence number 1. Oleg, you're welcome. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
Kill President Kennedy, 1963.
The President Kennedy was killed by Lee Harvey Oswald in 1963.
Well done. Yes. Igor, you're welcome. The second.
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. The telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell.
Graham, H is not
Graham
pronounced.
Bell.
Well done. Well done. Thank you. Good of you. Alexander?
John Lennon wrote the song Imagine. The song Imagine was written by John Lennon.
Well done. Thank you. Mary, you're welcome.
Tsunami was kill many people in Indonesia. Many
No.
people.
Once more. Tsunami. Past simple.
Was.
No. Many people were. This is already passive, but not was. And start with the active first. Tsunami killed many people.
Tsunami killed many people in Indonesia. Many people was
plural, not
were killed with tsunami in Indonesia.
Yes, okay. The next one. Alexandra?
Karl Marx wrote Das Kapital. Das Kapital was written by Karl Marx.
Yes, well done. Oleg?
The Allies were defeated Germany in 1945.
Mm-hmm. Good. The next page, next exercise, passive with present perfect tense. MacDonald is at the service station picking up his car. The mechanic is giving him a report about all the work that has been done on his car. Using the words provided, describe the work that has been completed. Use the passive voice in the present perfect tense. For example, oil change. The oil has been changed. Igor, you're welcome. The first sentence.
Okay. Tire pressure was checked.
Well done, but this is present perfect. We have to use either have or has, according to the person. So tire pressure, it is the third person. Has been checked. Well done. Good. Alexander?
Tires has been rotated.
Tires, plural, not has, but
Have.
they, yes. Tires have been
rotated.
Well done. Next, Mary, you're welcome.
Brake pads have done inspected.
Have been
inspected.
Well done, thank you. Next, Alexandra.
Spark plugs has been cleaned.
They.
Oh, have been cleaned.
Absolutely.
What does it mean, spark plugs? Sorry.
Spark plugs. This is the term concerning the cars. Oleg, do you know the translation?
Свечи зажигания, наверное.
Yeah, right. Okay, the next 5. Igor, radiator fluid.
1 second. Radiator fluid has been changed.
Well done. Mary?
Windshield wiper will have done have been has been added.
Has been added. Good. Next, Alexandra.
Broken headlight
Yes.
has been replaced.
Good. The next one, Mary.
Entire car.
Entire
car has been cleaned out.
Inside and out. Good of you. Do you understand? Inside, so inside of the car and outside the car was cleaned, right? The next page, page 7. Passive is future tense and present perfect tense. Fill in the blanks with the correct tense of the passive voice using the verbs provided. Oleg, you're welcome. The first sentence.
You have to bring your own food to the school picnic next weekend. Only drinks will be provided.
Good. Igor? Number 2.
The report will be finished by the end of the week.
Yes, are you sure?
Так. Passive with future tense and present perfect tense. The report
Will be finished. Yeah,
will
right.
will be finished, yes.
Good of you. Alexander, the next.
I was planning to clean the office today, but I see that it has already been done. Did you clean it?
Yes, thank you. Mary?
You don't have to pack any towels for your trip. The towels will be supplied by the hotel.
Hotel. Yes,
Hotel.
thank you. Thank you. Well done. Alexandra?
John applied for a new job yesterday, but he doesn't know if he will get it. He will be notified next week.
He will be notified next week. Alexander?
There was a bad car accident a few minutes ago, but I think an ambulance has already been called.
Called. Good of you. Oleg, you're welcome. Next sentence. 7.
The meeting has been cancelled 3 times already this week.
Thank you. Igor?
The garbage will not be collected tomorrow because it is a holiday.
Absolutely. Alexander?
Poor Johnny. He tell the truth about his feeling. He had he have never been he has never been told the truth about his feelings.
Good of you. Mary?
Don't sit on that bench. It has just been painted.
Well done. Alexandra?
I bought a new sofa yesterday, but it will not be delivered until next week.
Good of you. Oleg?
He is a very popular politician. I'm sure he will be re-elected next year.
Yes. Igor?
This is not a very safe area. 10 houses have been robbed in the past months.
Well done. Alexander? 14.
He's a very dangerous criminal, but fortunately, he has finally been arrested.
Well done, Mary.
Mrs. Lily is still in the hospital, but I think she will be released
next week. Yes, good of you. Passive voice negative. Using the words provided, write sentences in the negative form of the passive. For example, they are going to send the package by regular mail, not express. It won't be sent express mail, or it's not going to be sent express mail. The first sentence, Oleg, you're welcome.
The police are going to release the boy. The boy will not be put in jail.
Yes, you're right. Igor, the second.
One second. I cooked the chicken in the oven, not barbecue. Okay.
The chicken wasn't barbecued. The chicken
wasn't barbecued.
Such a clear sentence. Okay, Igor, thank you.
The chicken wasn't barbecued.
Alexander?
The company president delivered the news in person. sent by
The news was not sent by.
The news was not sent
by email. Yes, thank you. Well done. Mary?
She makes the cake with oil. The cake
is not made with butter.
With butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
5. Alexandra?
The police gave him a warning. He wasn't given speeding ticket.
Yes, you're welcome. Alech?
You should wash the sweater in cold water. The sweater should not be put in dryer.
Igor, you're welcome.
He started the fire by accident.
Yes.
The fire wasn't been started on purpose.
Yes, the next. Mary, you're welcome. 8.
They will sign the contract next month. The contract will not be signed tomorrow.
Won't or will not be signed tomorrow.
Will not be signed tomorrow.
Well done, thank you, Alexandra. 9.
I should take these pills with a meal. These pills with a meal. No, these pills
shouldn't be
taken on an empty stomach.
Yes. Good idea. Thank you for participation in today's class. I guess that today's theory and practice helped you at least a little to improve your knowledge of the passive voice. And I wish you to have a nice evening and invite you to my future classes. And bye for now. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.